Third Party House Leader.
Thank you, Honourable Speaker. I move that a bill entitled the Election Amendment Act 2018, of which notice has been given in my name, be introduced and read a first time now. Honourable Speaker, it gives me great pleasure to introduce a bill that, if enacted, would lower the voting age to 16 in British Columbia. The voting age in British Columbia was not always 18. Federally, it wasn't until 1970 that the Canada Elections Act was amended to drop the voting age from 21 to 18. In British Columbia, we made the jump in two steps. First, in 1952, we dropped the voting age from 21 to 19, but it wasn't until 1992 that we made the subsequent change to lower the age to 18. Around the world, more and more jurisdictions are openly discussing the notion of dropping the voting age to 16, and in fact, a growing number have actually done so. Austria, Argentina, Brazil, Germany, and Scotland are but a few of the jurisdictions that have extended voting rights to 16-year-olds. There's ample evidence to suggest that the earlier in life a voter casts their first ballot, the more likely they are to develop voting as a habit throughout their lifetime. Sadly, Honourable Speaker, in the 2017 election, only 56% of youth aged 18 to 24 and only 46% of young adults aged 25 to 34 voted here in British Columbia. Compare that to the provincial average of 61% and to the 75% of seniors aged 65 to 74 who voted. It's also a common misconception that 16-year-olds are not as informed and engaged in political issues as older voters. The research, however, says otherwise. 16 and 17-year-olds are old enough to drive, pay taxes, get married, and sign up for the military. They should have a say in the direction our province is heading, as they ultimately inherit what we leave behind.
Thank you. The question is first reading of the bill. You have heard the question. All those in favour say aye. Aye. Those opposed say nay. Motion carried. Third Party Leader.
Thank you, Honourable Speaker. I move that the bill be placed on the orders of the day for second reading at the next sitting of the House after today.
You've heard the question. All those in favour say aye. Aye. Opposed, nay. Motion carried.